Hey guys, Dave and Kevin here from bowhuntingplanet.com, and on today's show we got the Barnett TS390, their newest crossbow. We're going to take it, unbox it here, show you guys what it kind of looks like by taking it out of the box obviously, and then we're going to put it together and shoot it. Oh, adjustable stock, that looks nice. Yeah. We'll just go ahead and team up here and get this thing assembled. This features the Trigger Tech, is what they're using, so that's great. Trigger Tech's been around a while now, and you've seen them on a lot of different crossbows, I think, in the market. They've been around a decent amount. They just have something that everybody wants, so that's good. That's something that works, and companies like it. Now, this is a sweet riser. All right, so quick fact that we just got from Mr. Schnurr. All the Barnetts feature the Trigger Tech, so that's pretty cool. So they're all going to have that, so it doesn't really matter which one you choose, you're going to get it. This bow's 390 feet per second. It's got a lot of speed, 128 pounds kinetic energy, 187 pound draw weight, 14.25 inch power stroke, 7.6 pounds overall weight. That's pretty average, right? When we talk about weight of the mass weight of the bow.
Yeah.
17.75 inches axle to axle, so it's real small, and 36.25 inch overall length. So bow is pretty small. Accessories included with this are the 4x32 illuminated scope, which Kevin has here. It's already mounted for you. We didn't even have to mount it, so that's pretty cool. Rope cocking device we talked about. Lightweight quiver and side mount adapter, which is going to be this. It looks like it goes on a Picatinny. So, yeah, it's going to go here, and then it's got a quick release. So you'll be able to take that off fast. Two 20-inch carboneros, string and cable, lubrication wax, and string dampeners. Speed tested with 380 grain arrow. That's cool. They tell you that, actually. You don't actually hear much what they speed test with. So that's cool. So 390 feet per second with a 380 grain arrow. I'd be interested to see how much this arrow weighs. All right, so the arrow is 398.7. So this arrow should not technically produce the speed that they're talking about here, which is 390 feet per second.
At what was the grainage?
380 grain arrow.
So 10 grains. So we should see somewhere around 380 feet per second, I would assume.
So yeah,
10 feet
so
per second.
should be somewhat close, but you know, it's not 100% going to be because of that, but that's okay. All right, guys, we just got done shooting the new Barnett TS390. It was a great shooting bow, a lot of fun. It's got a great look to it. I think they did such a great job with the design of it. It felt good. I do like the step through on the riser here that you can step in when you're cocking it. Barnett's got a lot of new crossbows, so this is just one of them, but my take real quick before I let Kevin go, I did like the Trigger Tech a lot. I have always liked Trigger Tech. I thought they've done a great job. You can see it's like a really nice trigger on here. It felt really nice when you fired. As far as the grip goes, they have a lot of great grip on this bow. Number one, it's a grippy feeling, like a rubberized grip on your handle, but also by your thumb, which you don't see this very often. It's the first I've actually seen this. So they actually put it up underneath as well. And then also on the forearm, they got a rubberized grip as well. So very grippy, nice and warm to the touch. No issues there, little padding. I liked it a lot.
One of the things I like, I mean, when I look at crossbows, I'm always looking at the safety features, and Barnett has done a great job here. You've got the finger through grip on underneath with the protection where you cannot get your fingers up in the rail. So that's you know, and then you know, on top of it, they've got all kinds of caution signs on there and stuff like that. So I really like that. I mean, pretty much all the companies now, I'm sure after a lot of lawsuits and everything else, have come a long way with the safety.
Always see these now, but this is a critical piece of the
and it's got a great safety on it. It's well marked. When you cock it, it goes into the safe mode, and then you have to put it to fire, and it's ambidextrous, left or right. So those things. I also like the fact that you can adjust the stock and get comfortable, because you know there's nothing worse than being, you know, like it's it's not.
Well, it's
the
important,
right,
right?
it's- yeah, it's not
if
the
you're
right
not
one.
set correctly, if it doesn't fit you correctly, you're not going to make a safe, ethical shot. So
Exactly.
that is absolutely critical. And it has number system on here too, so you can actually like really hone in on your number. So that way, if someone else is using the bow, if I'm going to loan it to Kevin to use or to Tim or whoever, they know their number if they're going to use this bow. So like I put the example as my son. My son might be, you know, way down here at this point 6.25, and I might be, which I am, way out here at this 2.5.
Yeah,
So
and I'm somewhere in the middle. So,
exactly.
You know, you can loan it out. You know, and it's a fun bow to shoot. It's not very loud. I like that. I mean, we're inside in the basement, and it's really not that loud down
Not
here.
loud at
So
all.
I mean, outdoors where you're not in an echo chamber. It's
it only
really-
has string stops too. If you notice, there's nothing in the limbs. It's
yeah, and
pretty
it's,
good for. The scope was nice. We were talking about the scope earlier.
Yeah, I like the scope. It's got, you know, it's a lighted scope. It can go red or green, whichever you prefer. It's got nice big circles in it,
Like
which
circles. It's pretty neat. I
yeah,
actually
that
thought-
makes it easy for someone like me who's, you know, getting older and my eyes are not as good as they used to be. You could put it right on target, and it's really nice, you know. And it's, you know, it's 4x32. That's plenty for any crossbow. You're not gonna be taking 100-yard shots with this.
It's a beautiful bow. I think it looks really good.
Yeah,
I think they did a great job.
The weight wise, it's pretty light.
Yeah, it feels really good. It's about
And,
average weight. There's nothing.
The one thing I like about it, and like Barnett, you know that when Barnett started out a long time ago, I used to, you know, I didn't like.
They're one of
Barnetts.
the originals. Yeah.
Yeah, they were, to me, they were too top heavy, and they were just.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh my gosh. Now the balance is really good on these things.
It's quite amazing how far they've come, to be honest, over
Yeah.
the years. Just
You know, it's-
constant changing, engineering, but all the companies I think are the same boat.
You know, it's a company
They all
that's been
do.
around for a while. They got a great reputation, and you know, they built on that reputation. They weren't going to be falling behind other companies. So
You can find them pretty much everywhere as well. That's the other thing. Barnett's
Yeah.
are pretty well known in the industry. One of the original crossbow manufacturers, been around a very long time.
But
I don't
as
know.
always, this is what we think. If you want
Yeah.
to know what it's like, get out there and shoot it. Go to your
Test this
go
baby
to your
out.
pro shops. Go to, you know, wherever you can get it and get it in your hands and fire this thing. And I definitely would hunt with this thing. There's no
Oh, it's a
doubt
great
about
bow.
it.
Yeah, the grip's great. A lot of adjustability on it. I mean, there's a lot of things going on here that you can
Yeah.
adjust. On top of that, you know, again, that quiver they gave you, it's got quick release. It goes on with the Picatinny, so it's real easy to get on. It's a really good looking bow, and I think they did a great job on it. And you know, this is just one offering again from Barnett. So that's the other thing you got to remember. They have a ton of variety on their website. You can go on there, check out all the new stuff they have when you get a minute, because you're going to want to do that. These bows, again, you'll most likely find these at your Bass Pros, your Cabela's. You're going to find them pretty much at pro shops. They're going to have them pretty much anywhere.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be hard for you guys to get out there and test this one out, to be honest. It should be pretty easy. So
Try
anyhow,
it. Try it for yourself.
try it for yourself. Thanks for watching this edition of the episode of Test Lab. Check out our podcast when you get a minute. Hey, have a good one and get a kid outdoors. It's really important to keep this heritage alive. We'll see you next time.